So, um, I don't know what happened to the volume in that one part. That was weird. Thought something was weird with my sound. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. I figured I'd do a little bit of this at a time. Let you enjoy little snippets here and there. See where it goes. Alright, bye. Hello everyone. I didn't mean to make this like a playthrough, but here we are. Uh,
Hey, M! M!
this is a game called The Lake, and yeah, it's interesting so far. Hold on for 2 seconds.
Hiya!
Okay,
Should I just
sorry.
come up?
Come on up! You just have to watch your step on the third ledge. Should be good.
I have to what? On the what now?
It's fine. Cross my heart and hope to die. Scout's honor.
Look, you were never even in the Scouts! Phew. I'm up. In one piece. It's all good. Call off the dogs. Ugh.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
It's a lot of cuts.
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Any
Funny.
memory in particular you're thinking of?
uh, uh,
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? And they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail? In fact, wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
gross.
Ew, ugh. Did you have to bring that up again? I was not counting on getting that much in touch with my younger self.
Gross.
I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
So much has happened since then.
Maybe. So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positives? Negatives?
You know, I went to university, got a job. I basically worked my butt off the entire time. That's both positive and negative, I guess.
Ugh. That doesn't sound like
This
a
girl's like
sustainable
happily
life
married,
plan
and the way
there.
she's looking at me, I'm like,
You
oh my
okay?
god, is she gonna
Yeah,
kiss
just-
me?
It gets a bit busy
It's like,
sometimes.
no,
I
please.
can imagine
You're
Providence
married,
Oaks is
you have a
less
child.
complicated.
Don't kiss me,
Well,
man.
Maybe it
We're meant
is,
to be
and
best
maybe it
friends, but-
isn't.
Sorry.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
That's for me to know and me to find out.
Ooh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. Alright, I'm backing off.
What about you?
What about you? How have you been? I mean, really.
Really? It's been great, and it's been tough. You know, I guess it's like that for everyone. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or at least that's what they told me when I applied. So I decided to
Oh.
stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff, you know. I picked up some shifts at the diner, Barry and I reconnected, got married, and then Max
Aw.
came along. You haven't met him yet, have you? He turns 13 in a few months. Time flies. Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to
She
get a
has
bit of
two
a buzz
kids.
going in Portland. Lined up a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music, but I just couldn't let them down. So I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
I can't imagine what it must have been
Yeah.
like to make that choice.
I see where you're going, but honestly, I count myself lucky in a way. It gave me time to assess.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great.
That was the last question.
He divided
I
tasks
was like, I didn't
at
even
the
ask that.
house,
She asked it
and he
herself.
took care of Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked. He was just there.
And what now?
Yeah.
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it. The way things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo. He basically raised me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old P.O. And one day, those kids
Yeah.
will hurl all over this rail, just like we did.
Cute.
So yeah, it's been tough. But looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
I don't know.
That's so great, Kay. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
Sorry.
Yeah. Seems like it's time.
Come on then.
I didn't mean to yawn like that. Sorry. This game is very cute, though.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
Oh, hi, Steve.
Meredith, please tell me to calm down. We are so close to a deal. Added 87 in shops all across America. Monster Deal.
Oh, wow, that is so awesome. Tell me more.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right? They read the pitch. They loved it. And they want to buy 150,000 copies of Added 87.
Wow.
150,000. Multiply that by like 35 bucks.
That's a lot. But it's not a done deal yet, right?
Not yet, but oh so close. I can almost taste it. Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Could you please check it? I really hope I can depend on you this time. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
Gotcha, Steve. Don't worry about it.
Awesome. I'll be in touch again Tuesday evening. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
I'm gonna lose control. Think I like it. Fucking stupid.
It's official. I hate horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing. Thank you for watching with me, Miss W.
You're welcome. I'm never going to sleep again.
Ha! Maybe you shouldn't have watched the movie. Man, I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
Move out? Aren't you 15 years old or something?
Almost 16, and yeah, don't get me wrong, I love tinkering and I love working in my father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world. I want to meet more people. I'm sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks. And I'm homeschooled, so I don't have many friends to hang out with either.
But what do you want to do after school then?
I don't know. My parents want me to work in Dad's shop, but I don't think I want that. And you left when you were younger, so I figured maybe you had some advice for me?
Oh, well, maybe. I think you should really give school a chance. There are quite a few universities that will let you tinker on things way bigger than just cars.
That sounds amazing. but a homeschooler like me?
That's gonna be pretty tough. You'd have to study really, really hard. Have you maybe considered looking at nice schools nearby?
That's also an option, I suppose. I'll look into it. Thank you, Meredith, for talking to me and stuff.
You're very welcome, Lori. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Me too. I should get home soon. Later, Meredith.
Later.
It's like, I don't know what to say to a teenage girl. Her parents are gonna be calling and be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, Steve's parcel. And another note from Tess. Hey, Em, here are Steve's contracts. I bet you're in the mood for some light reading. And now without sarcasm, really, I must admit the energy here is contagious. Is Adit actually going to take off? See you soon. Tess.
Good morning, Miss Weiss.
Oh god.
Good morning, sir. I didn't see you there.
Scared me.
The name's Walter Morgan. I'm with the Postal Service.
Uh-oh.
I left you a message on your answering machine earlier this week.
Uh-oh.
Oh? I must have missed it.
Miss Weiss, if you could follow me into the office. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Uh-oh.
Are you familiar with the Postal Service policies?
Yes, well, the gist of it.
Can you remember the segment from Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph?
I'm sorry, that part seems to have slipped my mind.
It says in Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph, and I'll paraphrase, It is forbidden to use Postal Service property for personal gain.
What?
Oh, okay, sounds reasonable.
Miss Weiss, I'm aware that you've only just
What's
begun
he
work,
talking about?
but I trust that you do not take the responsibilities of a postal worker lightly.
If you look up the definition of integrity, it has my picture next to it.
The Postal Service puts its employees under the highest level of scrutiny. I advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully. A yes or no will suffice.
Okay.
Do you know Frank Coleman?
Yes?
Have you ever given him envelopes or received envelopes from him that weren't postmarked?
No?
No.
Are you aware that Frank Coleman wages bets on baseball games?
No.
Also no.
That will be all. Thank you for your cooperation.
What's going to happen to Frank?
I'm sorry, we can't discuss personnel matters. Good luck with the mail today, Miss Weiss.
What's he talking about? Okay. I lied, by the way. When he asked me about the postal thingy, if I had something that he gave me that didn't have like an actual address in, it was the campsite. And it just had their names on it, and it wasn't exactly, you know, an address on it. He just said, here, go deliver us to the campsite. And I did, and it was, I guess, against the rules. And then he said not to use it for my own personal gain, and I'm like, what? What do you mean my own personal gain? I haven't done anything like that. Anyways, that was odd.
Top of the morning, P.O.
So, yeah, I'm gonna take care of this. If anything happens, I'll let you know. Alright, bye.
Meredith, I suppose you've come to pick up that VCR thing you dropped off earlier?
The movie box? Yes. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did. Took some figuring out how to hook it up to my old TV set, but I got it to work. Didn't like it much. Silly war fantasies.
So anyway, Angie over at the Flick Shack hopes this entices you to visit.
Yeah, I thought so. Maybe I'll drop in one day. Well, you gotta get back to work. Hey, here's the package.
Thanks. See you around.
Bye, Mr. Mackey. Yay. Back to what I was doing. Ooh.
Meredith?
Hi there. Here's the mail.
Thanks.
On your own today?
Sorta. Mickey's in the RV. He hardly slept last night. Said he had hallucinations of riding fish in the RV.
Yikes. Oh, guess bad trips happen.
Well, actually, when I went outside this morning, there was this huge rotting lake trout right below our window. Totally grossed me out. How does something like that end up there?
Ew, disgusting. I may have...
Oh, hold on. Mickey's gotta read this. Mickey! Wake up, honey!
Leave me alone, I'm still shit-faced.
It's a letter from Damien.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. Give me that.
Looks like we won't be here much longer.
Oh, really? Where are you going?
We're going to Canada. We will be picked up this Thursday, early in the morning.
Canada? For good?
Joan? Are you running your mouth again?
I'm sorry, sweet Meredith. Gotta go. Hey, you know what? You should come by Wednesday. Our last night here. We'll build a campfire, have a drink, maybe a puff or two, you know, and talk about the meaning of life, of course. The complete outdoors experience.
Oh, cool. Yeah, why not?
Joan!
Awesome! Gotta run. See you Wednesday after sundown.
Weird. I don't know. This guy again.
Hello? Sir? It's the mail.
Excuse me, what's this all about?
It's all about the mail.
I'd appreciate it if parcels are not just dumped on the counter.
I'd appreciate it if you'd act like a human being.
You'd understand if you had any idea about what I'm trying to do here. Setting up a computer system to handle all the bookings is quite sophisticated.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure you're not just playing a game?
Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks for the mail. Bye.
He's playing a game. This guy's a jerk. I'm actually curious. Can I drive into the lake? I'm gonna try it here in a second. If I can actually drive off-road to the lake. One of the safest actual thing you can do in this game. Like, I don't know anymore. Oh yeah, this looks like a good spot to do it. Try. Let's back up. Why can you actually drive up into the lake? Or is it galaxy? That's hilarious.